The hopes in the world are broad, the aspirations are extensive, and the desire and hope of all hope to live on its back is happy, good, and fulfilled. Happiness is a spirit in the soul that takes place. And a whiff in the soul applies. Faith in God extends it, and good work counted it, a good life in this house, and a generous reward in the decision house, and those who spent their hours in ignorance and went in sins at his time, surrounded by fears and pains, and their hearts were resolved by their hearts. Whoever follows the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, God expanded his chest to Islam, God has expanded his Prophet's chest, and to follow him from that as much as they follow his commission, and follow his affliction. And I am happy with the people who gave the people a favor and a hand, and they were generous and present. The Shaykh of Islam, Ibn Taymiyyah, said, happiness in the treatment of creation to treat him to God, so God requests them and does not ask them in God, and you fear him in them and do not fear them in God, and you improve the reward of God for them, not to reward them, and stop their injustice for fear of God, not of them. I did not deny those who came to his Lord, and no one else hoped for him, the world did not distract him and her desires, and her decorations and pleasures did not tempt him, if he gave thanks, and if patience was prevented, and if he sinned, ask forgiveness for what he committed and reaped, those. The true happiness that workers like, whoever misses it is the stupid loser. God in his creation is days indicating the perfection of his power and greatness, and a witness to the fullness of his justice and wisdom, and from his great days today this is a day when God saved Moses, peace be upon him and his people, Pharaoh and his people drowned, and he began his fasting, thanked God and thanks, and that was the reward, and the great reward. On the authority of Ibn Abbas, he said, when the Prophet arrived at Medina he found that the Jews observed fast on the day of Ashura. They were asked the reason for the fast. They replied, this is the day when Allah caused Moses and the children of Israel to have victory over Pharaoh, so we fast on this day as a sign of glorifying it. Allah's messenger said, we are closer to Moses than you. Then he ordered that fasting on this day should be observed. Bukhari and Muslim brought him out, and peace and blessings be upon him said, fast the day of Ashura, for indeed I anticipate that Allah will forgive the sins of the year before it, directed by a Muslim.